Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. There are three primary reasons why folks don't write on LinkedIn. Number one, we don't know what to write. Number two, even if we write something, we don't get enough traction. Nobody is going to read my posts. Number three, even if somebody is reading my post, I have to hear a lot of negative commentary, getting trolled, getting judged, getting criticized, and a lot of other challenges that go along with it. Well, let us get started and see how can we overcome these challenges. There are two disclaimers that I want to start off with. Number one, I'm not a LinkedIn expert. I don't know if there are any tools which can help you grow from 2,000 followers to 20,000 followers in the next 2 months. Well, it is all about sticking to the basics. Okay. The second disclaimer or the second fun thing is that there is a task attached in the later part of the video. Why don't you complete the task? And there is also a reward waiting for you along with that task. Okay. With that said, let us get started. And before we understand challenges, let's see why LinkedIn is important in the first place. Is it worth to spend your time on LinkedIn? If you are a college student or a young professional, you need all the support in the world to grow in your career. Your friends, family, work colleagues, extended network. You need a lot of these kind of folks support to grow. And where can you find a lot of like-minded people? Obviously, it is LinkedIn, right? The platform itself is doing a good job of filtering the folks and building a community where majority of them are interested in building a career. So it's a wise thing for you to invest in that platform if you believe that your objective is also to grow in your career. Number two, LinkedIn is making it easy with the fact that you can simply get started with writing. You don't need to shoot a video like me on YouTube, right? You can spend 30-40 minutes a day and write a post. Number three, this is also going to help you build a skill. That is, how do you communicate effectively if you are talking about a complex topic in 30 to 40 lines or let's say in 20 lines, right? That skill is going to be super important when you attend a job interview or when you're actually doing a project with a client. Okay. Now, let us jump into the challenges part. The first challenge is, hey, whatever I write, nobody is reading it. Well, you might be correct. And also no denying about that fact that hey, it's very hard to get traction if you are just getting started. You might also say that, hey, Pawan, it's very easy for you to say that because you have quite decent followership on like LinkedIn, right? But let us take the example of my YouTube videos. I'm spending 4 to 5 hours every day making these videos, and how many views I do get? Probably 500 views or 1,000 views at the most, right? You should not have a lot of expectations on these social media channels when you are just getting started. Okay, it will take time. These social media channels are designed in a way to basically reward your consistency. So you can't expect to get massive traction on every single post that you write. And by the way, we don't know what is a good post, what is a bad post, what is a good video, what is a bad video, right? All you can do is put in your best effort and make sure that folks do get some value out of it. By the way, if you are getting some value from this video, please do press the like button. Now, a simple task for you. Why don't you go to LinkedIn and say that, hey, these are my 3 learnings from this video, okay? And mention insights with Pawan. If you do that, one of my team members is going to read through these things and give you a good reward. You will get a 1 month subscription of Case Over Coffee for free. Now, moving on, the second challenge that you might be facing is I'm getting trolled for whatever I write. Well, guys, welcome to the social media world. There are some real intelligent, intellectual folks who have negative things to say about everything that you do in life. Okay. If you keep listening to them, we can't make any kind of progress. The best thing that you can do is not even listen to them. Okay. You cannot say that, hey, I don't want to write on social media because I see a lot of negative commentary. You should not do that. It's fine for you to grow. You need to develop that kind of a habit where you ignore a lot of people. Okay. So now moving on to the third thing. What do you write about? Correct. If you are a student or if you are a professional, you have a lot of things that you are learning on a daily basis. Your experiences, you are reading news. Well, hey, I don't mean go and write facts that, hey, this has happened in yesterday's news. Well, people have already read it, right? But write about what you are learning from these news. Write about, as I mentioned, write about the learnings from this session. Write about the learnings from, hey, what is it that you are getting from your economics class? That particular learning is different from student to student. So it's very interesting for people to read what you are deriving, what the value that you are bringing onto the table, while compared to another person. Okay, so these are the challenges, these are the solutions. I know it is not a straightforward answer, but there is no straightforward answer, guys. You need to get started. You need to develop that thick skin to get over these people. And you need to start somewhere that, hey, it doesn't matter if you get no reactions as well on your post, it's fine. As long as you believe that you are adding value and as long as you are being continuous and consistent in your posts, it's fine. You will see the reward at a later point in time. Well, moving forward, there are a few basic things that you need to keep in mind. One, profile information. You need to have all the profile information in place, starting with the title, then moving on to the About Me sections, your profile picture, finally your skills, your experiences. All these things should be in place. You cannot be too casual about, hey, I'll write some things, I won't write some things. If you're in the job market specifically, interviewers, recruiters are going to read this information. So it is better to be thorough, complete, and at least share whatever you know, right? There is no point in missing out information. You don't want to be incomplete and that be the reason for you to not get a job, correct? So please be complete with this easier aspect. Number two, you need to make sure that you are not being negative. You don't criticize too many people. The simple fact is that, hey, whatever you write on social media channels is going to stay on the internet. No denying, right? A recruiter, an interviewer, a colleague, after 2 years, 3 years, can scroll through your feed, right? And identify that, hey, yes, this guy is probably not the right fit. The attitude probably is little negative around a few things, correct? You don't want to get into unnecessary complications about an argument that you have had few years back with somebody that you don't even know on social media, right? So it is better for your own safety and benefit. Don't even do that. Okay. Number three, the important thing that you need to realize is that it is not just about, hey, getting value. I want to learn something today, but probably can you add some value? Can you actually share your learnings with somebody? For example, if you have recently written CAT and you have cracked it, go out there and help out folks who are probably preparing for CAT right now. If you have too many books around CAT, probably send it out to folks who are probably preparing and can't afford it, right? There are a lot of ways in which you can add value. The first thing that you need to be comfortable with is that you need to start believing that you can add value. That's the most important thing. And I repeat that, hey, anybody can add value to everybody. Okay. All you need to have is the right mindset. So get started today. The final thing and the most important thing is start small. Start speaking about few topics, right? For example, I talk a lot about consulting. I talk a lot about studying abroad, working abroad, right? Because I've done that. I've worked in consulting for 7 to 8 years. So I can speak about this topic in a very intelligent way. I've worked abroad, studied abroad. So I can speak about that topic. So you pick a topic. If you are an e-commerce or a retail working professional, talk about what are the trends in e-commerce. What do you see are the implications? Don't just go there and say that, hey, India's population has crossed 140 crores. It is either a cause for celebration or we all should be feeling bad about it. No. Mention that, hey, India's population has crossed 140 crores. What are the implications on political, social, economic, right, factors? So that will help folks to learn something from you. So don't talk about the facts, talk about what you are learning through these facts. Do a little bit of research and even simpler ways through your experiences. And again, not to forget, guys, this is a simple task that I'm giving you guys. Please go right on LinkedIn. What are the 3 learnings from this video? Okay. And add hashtag insights with Pawan. Okay. These are the kind of simple things that you can do to get started. And also, if you follow hashtag insights with Pawan, if there is somebody who is writing a post, please do go like it. Please do appreciate the fact that they are putting out themselves based on a learning that they have got through a video. Absolutely, absolutely love these kind of things and support others. If you start building a community around yourself, it will take you places. Don't ignore the power of community, guys. And LinkedIn is the best place for you to get started. Now, taking a step back, there's a lot of things that we have talked through. First thing, why LinkedIn? It's a professional platform. You'll meet a lot of like-minded people and also it is easy to get started with. What are the fears? There are three basic fears. Number one, fear of getting trolled, judged. Number two, not too much traction. And number three, don't know what to write. We have talked through a lot of solutions about this. And please do share this video with folks who you believe should start writing on LinkedIn but are not writing, right? Number three, we talked about what are the basic etiquettes of LinkedIn. We mentioned that, hey, you should not be negative. You should have that value add mindset and a bunch of other things. Please go through this. You might actually be, even after going through this video, you might still say that, hey, I don't want to write a post. That's all fine. Just get started. Write with simple thing. What are the three learnings from this video? And mention hashtag insights with Pawan. My team will go through it and we will be waiting for you with a small reward. Okay, guys, thank you so much and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow's video.